superflex is winning.
Both blocking him up down here in turn one, but bam, oh boy, Craven really shot out into it.
Hey everybody, it's Nate with In Between Media here with a little rapid reaction on the Sam Darnold trade to Carolina today. I'm excited about it. I think it's a great deal for Sam Darnold. I think it was a great deal for Carolina. They didn't have to give up much to get him. Obviously, it's looking like the Jets are probably going to go Justin Fields here in the draft. I would be shocked if they didn't. Carolina's probably out on a quarterback at number 8. Maybe they go after a guy like Kyle Pitts. I don't really think they'd go after a receiver, especially with the addition of David Moore in free agency. How does this affect dynasty and redraft values for these players in Carolina? Here's how I see it. I think right now in dynasty, Darnold is a guy you could buy. A lot of people don't think that he's going to be any better in Carolina, and I disagree. Carolina has a much better offensive line. According to Pro Football Focus, they were ranked 18th in the 2020 season, whereas the Jets were ranked 30th. That's quite a difference. The Jets were allowing pressure in under 2.5 seconds on 28% of dropbacks last season. That doesn't give anybody time to throw. Darnold saw ghosts, and he was in a bad system. We all know Adam Gase is kind of a quarterback killer, and it wasn't just Gase. It was all around bad system with no running game. They were averaging 1.1 yards per carry before contact this season, which is worst in the NFL. Without a run game, you can't be successful. Fast forward to 2021 in Carolina, Sam Darnold has Christian McCaffrey. That is a huge improvement. He's got a deep threat in DJ Moore, and I believe that he will continue to work on being a better deep ball passer. I think he will become more accurate with better targets. He has a history with Robbie Anderson, who it looks like they might start rolling out of the slot, or it could be David Moore in the slot. Either way, all three of those guys' value is up for me. I think Sam Darnold in redraft is a guy that, if you're talking super flex, I'm not afraid to take him in the first round, second round. And I think that's probably where he'll be slotted at come draft season. In Dynasty, I'm buying him. I don't think there's any reason to think that he's going to be worse than he was. I think he's going to be markedly better. And he's a guy that I'd want on my bench and possibly even as a marquee quarterback in Dynasty. I know this sounds crazy, and I know a lot of people are going to think that I'm insane, but I believe it. I believe that there's a chance that Sam Darnold is the top 10 quarterback in the NFL in 2021. I think he fits better in that Carolina system. I think overall Matt Rule and that coaching staff is far better than what he had in New York his 3 seasons there. I mean, the guy was sacked 35 times last season, and he didn't play the full season. So I'd be scared too. It would make it really hard to throw. And if I'm almost 30% of your dropbacks, you have less than 2 seconds to get rid of the ball, you're going to make some really poor decisions because you don't have time to check down. You're just trying to get that ball out of your hand. I think all signs point to Darnold being a much more viable redraft and dynasty asset moving forward into 2021. Don't forget, he'll only be 24 years old at the start of the season. That's essentially like getting a rookie quarterback. So I'm telling you right now, go out there, buy some Sam Darnold, buy some DJ Moore, buy some Robbie Anderson, and buy some David Moore.